you doing today? Hope you guys are having a great day today. I am. It's been a good day. Go ahead and share this feed. We're going to have a great conversation. This is going to be good.
Cool beans.
Yay! We did it.
I know, right?
Beautiful. Oh, I'm loving that hair.
Thanks.
Yes.
I did it myself, girl. I had to pull out all my old school tricks to the trade to get the hair done, honey.
Yeah, that's real cute. I love it.
On or not yet, or what's up?
Yeah, babe, we're live.
Oh, all right, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna share this.
You're live on your Facebook too. I got you,
girl. Yeah, see,
I got you. I already got you, baby.
Yay! What's going on?
What's up, everybody? Hey, Clay. Hey, Eddie. What's up, guys? Go ahead and share this feed. This is gonna be a really good conversation.
Yes.
Today. And so we'll probably be on here about 20 to 30 minutes at most, because I know we got all kinds of stuff to do. And I just want to really, Janetta, thanks for coming on here. You're like the bestest sister. I love you. It's so cute. We both got the middle part going. Yeah.
Pocahontas vibes.
Yeah, right. But yeah, we've been talking a lot, since everything kind of happened with COVID, and COVID really exposed.
Yeah.
It kind of exposed not just, from a governmental theory, where did it come from? I mean, at the end of the day, it came from hell, whether it was 5G, whether it was man-made in China, whether it was a terrorist attack, no matter what it was demonic.
Right.
In root, and it came from hell, and we cancel it in Jesus' name.
Yes.
But it also kind of identified like where we were,
right,
where all of us were, right, individually, and particularly where our money flow was concerned, or maybe where we weren't. And I've seen both of us kind of started at the bottom. Now we're here, thank the Lord, and we still got a lot of growing to do. Nobody is done by any stretch of the imagination. But just kind of, I guess, talk about first, because and this is really for entrepreneurs or people that want to be entrepreneurs. So guys, go ahead and share this feed. Thank you, Eddie. Go ahead and share this feed. Share this feed. Because I think this is going to be really inspiring for a lot of people. And, both of us came from entrepreneurial backgrounds. So I guess I want to deal with first talking about, for those people that are on here that are parents that are thinking about, do I want to be an entrepreneur? Don't I want to be an entrepreneur? I guess talk about the impact that it's had on our children. I just had your niece and nephew on, Benji and Sai, and they did really good, just kind of breaking down that whole growing up in an entrepreneurial household, the sacrifices, the challenges, but also how it's extremely rewarding. What I mean? Yeah. So let's just talk about start with kind of how we grew up and how it kind of prepared us, and how we kind of started at the bottom and had to just keep shifting along the way.
Yeah. No, thanks so much for having me. Anything for you, honey. I love my sister. I'm just saying. Anyway, but yeah, I think if I had to summarize the way we were raised and what we grew up seeing, our parents constantly reinvented themselves. So for us, change was a part of how we grew up, shifting, moving, starting something new. So for us, taking risk in any business really is a risk, is not maybe as intimidating for others. So growing up, all we saw was business. My parents ate it, they slept it. It was constant. As a matter of fact, the story goes, I think our high chairs and our playpens were in the stores that our parents had. Yeah. And so literally we grew up in business in the store, ringing up cash registers, 7 years old. As soon as our little self could stand up to reach it, we were typing digits. We were going to get inventory with my dad. If there are any Detroiters, I don't know if they're gonna know about ANGOT Records, but anyway. There's a record supplier, wholesale supplier. We would go with dad. That was one of the most exciting things, just riding in the car with dad, going with him, and he'd be on the phone. Well, how they have phones then? Yeah, he'd be on the phone, and all right, how much do we need of this? How much do we, and just the whole experience. So grew up entrepreneur, really without even knowing it, because that's all I saw. So for us, starting a business was second nature. I never thought like getting a job. It's like getting a job. Like we make for other people. So and we have a whole family of entrepreneurs, because not only was our mother and father are currently still entrepreneurs in their mid-70s, killing the game, reinventing themselves constantly. I mean, even if you call them now, dad's out hustling. I tell him, you stay close in the house and keep your mask on, but he's doing something. And that's just the concept. But our grandmother, and even your name, her legal name, Jalethea, is a part of my grandmother's name, who was a big time real estate mogul. I mean, a single woman in the South in Savannah, Georgia, owned her whole block. You know what I'm saying? That's so major. Our grandmother had stores and other businesses. Our uncle Doug in Michigan, he's had his insurance company for I don't know how long. So entrepreneurship is really a part of our DNA.
We were bred in it.
Yeah, big time.
We were bred in it. And it's so interesting. And I don't know, we kind of talked a little bit about this with Benji. Like, I don't know. I don't ever remember having a conversation with our grandmother, Alethea, about, how she bought the houses, why she decided to buy the houses, how did she choose her tenants, how did she collect her rent. We just remember that she seemed to have like this endless supply of cash flow.
All I remember is Dad would be on the phone like, Ma, let me get 20,000. And I knew back then, I was like, I mean, it was just a conversation I heard at least, many times before. I was like, gosh, grandma's the bank.
Really? It was just like she was the bank. And I mean, we went to Savannah. What was that, last year or the year before?
No, that's been a minute. That's probably, it's been a couple of years now.
I think it was just 2 years.
Why were we down? Okay, anyway. I'm trying to remember why we were even down there.
Yeah, I think I was doing something there. You slid through or something. But we went back to the old property that my grandmother owned, and we got a chance to talk to neighbors.
Yeah, that was cool. She's legendary. Yeah,
she's legendary. Yeah. But it was crazy because she never talked to us about the details of it. But she did. But we saw it, what I mean? We saw it in demonstration. And then with Dad, I think Dad did a really good job at, I think he did a really good job at always casting a dream.
Yeah. Well, for example, if you said, this was just how a conversation in our house would go. You said, oh, Dad, I want to own a record store. Back then, that's when my dad had record stores. Okay, well, you're going to be the biggest one. He always would say, you're going to take it up 10 notches, not one notch.
Yeah.
You own record stores across the country. You know what? No, around the world. Like everything was like level 10.
Yeah.
Whatever you're gonna do it big, or do it big, or just don't do it at all type thing. That was the mentality. So he always not just cast a vision, but big vision. So it was like shoot for the stars, and land on. So that was
Yeah, no, you're right. He did. He cast, and even to this day, he cast really, really big vision. It was so cute. Mom and Dad, like their business is so busy. They have a construction company, and I want to build out in the back of our property here, like a whole little back, living area, whatever. And so I told Janetta, I said, I've been asking Dad and his company to come over here for 2 months. I told him, I said, I'm about to call somebody else to do this.
Right.
Even in their 70s, they're flourishing. And guys, if you're watching this right now, some of you might be watching this, and you might be saying, you know what, you're going in the right direction. And I want to encourage you guys to partner with us, because we have come together and basically putting ourselves in a position to teach people the new rules of money, to teach people how to make money on their cell phones. And we're going to get to that. But I wanted to kind of set some things up, because everybody right now should be pivoting.
Yeah.
When this hit, so that's a little bit of our background. Let's kind of come up to now. And I want to say this too. This is important too, that you get around big thinkers. You get around big dreamers. One thing that Dad put in us, we tease each other and we say little Earthelle, like I'm little Earthelle, but really she's always, no, you are too, for real.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different flow, but it's okay. We'll keep moving. She just you be just no, I know how to stop. She be trying to text me. I'm like, after 7:00, I'm off.
I'm off. No, it's hard for me to turn off. I'd be like, okay, let me bring it down. But she's always got a great idea. It's something that's dealing with expansion, something that's dealing with increase and growth. And guys, the reality is you need to partner with people. You need to partner with people that are on that level. You need to partner with people that are going to pivot, that are going to make a change. So Janetta, COVID hit.
Yeah.
And we're all like, oh my gosh, okay, where are we at? What do we need to do? We started changing things in ministry. We had to change things in business. We had to keep changing. And guess what? We're still changing. We're still changing. And that's what I want them to hear now. I want them to understand that, what happened, even if, quote unquote, you have a job to go back to, or quote unquote, maybe you're getting paid at the crib, you still need to be thinking, I need to learn about money. Yeah. I need to learn about technology. Mm-hmm. I just need to learn. I need to be ever a master student. So speak to that a little bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, whoever would have thought that we would be here today with COVID and, and literally it shook the whole world and stopped the whole world. And so, you have to be able to shift because see, the thing about it is that's just life. And even in business, there's shifts, there are ebbs and flows. And so you have your up times, you have your not so good times. And so you have to be able to kind of keep that fight, keep learning new things. And the reality is you should be dreaming so big that it's uncomfortable to you. You should never get to a point that you're comfortable or you know everything you need to know. So, and also for me, this is like, okay, I'm gonna need to add at least 5 more streams of income. Okay. Because what's not gonna happen is, all right, this pandemic come, go and all of this, but guys, our money gotta keep coming. So that means we got to continue to think, invent, and step into some areas that you may not know about. Even with this, I had this idea to launch this new fitness program, which is going to be like the new Zumba. I think it's going to be bigger than Zumba. Yeah. I've never been in the fitness industry, but the creative juices came, and I'm so excited about it. It's going to launch this fall. It's going to be so major, y'all.
Yay. Hey, you froze. Sissy, you froze. Can you guys see her? I think she froze.
Okay. Hey, okay.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I was just saying it's important you continue to learn new things, grow. Some things you do have to walk by faith and not by sight. See, I don't know how people do business of not being a believer. I mean, really, it's just so, because if I've never seen it evident, you get this idea that's like zero, there's nothing, and then you see this vision of what it can be.
Yes.
You have to start doing the building blocks, and you're not gonna have all the answers. Even in this whole cryptocurrency world, I don't know nothing. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know nothing about that. Yesterday I was talking to my sister and Auntie Jeannie, and they started talking. I said, whoa, hold on. Let's start at preschool. Wait. I'm on the milk still. I'm on the milk level, baby. Y'all up here, what's going on, the ups and downs. Them charts be looking crazy. Listen, but guess what? She gonna learn. Because one thing I do know, and my sister will tell you, I know business, made millions, whatever, not to brag, but it's just the point of, I know what business looks like. And my sister has done amazing in this space. I never, ever did it before. I would love to see you speak. I love it. I'm a big time supporter. However, those numbers don't last. So one time she sent me a text. And I looked at what she said she made. I was like, hey, sign me up. I don't know nothing about it. She said, I got you. I said, that's all I need to know, and I'm going to figure the rest out. I don't know nothing about it, but guess what? And there is a level of fear in that, because usually I in some ways I play it safe in things that I know about or things that I'm passionate about to do. But this particular space, I literally know nothing about. But guess what? That's the exciting part. And so, let's take down the fear factor or the unknown, or do I have enough time? Let me tell you something. if you really try to get that billion flow, and this ain't for everybody, you might need to click off right now if you ain't on the billion flow mindset. Yeah. But you really about that billion flow mindset, you might have to have multiple. You are like, it's major, mega empire. All I can do is this one thing in this box. If you didn't learn nothing else from this pandemic, all this living in the box is done. It's done. It's over with. Because what I do believe as a result of this, the gap between those who have and those that don't have is going to be greater than ever.
Yeah.
What settles on this thing. And guess what? I will be on the ones that do have, eh?
Come on, girl. You just said so many mouthfuls right there. Like, at the end of the day, it's not, listen, this space, learning how to trade foreign currency, cryptocurrency, bruh, this was all completely foreign to me. Like, I didn't know nothing about this. And
I'm still like, Lord help me. Because every time you send me, she sends these charts, like, I don't know, like, you're like, guys, look at it. I'm like, this literally looks like Russian. I don't know why she doesn't get that, but it's cool. But it's okay, because I'm going to learn. Like, today's highs. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Just send me what you made. Do that. There we go. I don't even need
Well, let me tell you what's so good about it. My nephew, her son, is already like in this trading space.
Yeah.
Like, he's already like about his business.
Yeah.
And so she's like, Kai, come in here real quick. So we just made it a family meeting.
Yeah.
Like all of us have areas, because even though I flow in it, there was a great level of intimidation when I first saw this. And I still look at stuff sometimes like, okay, say that again. Okay, hold on again. But here's the thing. I was not willing to not grow and not learn, because what I wasn't going to do is get stuck.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's like the book Move with the Cheese. People, the cheese is moving, okay? Either you got to move with it. You know, we get so stuck on, you know, what we know. You got to, what about what you don't know? Let's go into those areas that you don't know. The economy is changing. The world has changed. Let's just be clear. The world is forever changed. Now, accept that or not, you know, we're from Detroit, which was the auto industry, and maybe still is the auto industry, you know, in Detroit. The world has changed. There was a time growing up, everybody knew somebody who worked at the big three, Chrysler, Ford, GM. The world has changed. They started moving plants and this and that. Yep. They're constantly shifting. So as long as you keep staying in an old mindset, yep, of what you're used to, what you're comfortable with, and second guessing everything. Meanwhile, people are getting that paper, and you looking. Don't be the hater.
Oh,
I'm just saying. Get in. I'm just saying, you can't keep looking at other people hating on what they chose to take the plunge.
Oh, bruh, I didn't see it. It just. No, you're right though. You have to say, yes, Lena, that's what you have to say. And those of you that are watching right now that are like, you know what, I'm willing to learn. I need to learn these charts. I need to learn about cryptocurrency. I need to learn about trading foreign currency, commodities. Get on raisethebar2020.com right now. Raise the bar.
Yeah. I promise you, I know nothing. Like when I say nothing, I know nothing about this. But guess what? I'm in. And guess what? I'm going to say teachable, because one thing I do know is I know my sister, A. I know she's an amazing leader. I know she's an amazing teacher, and I trust her. So, and with that, and I know she's getting that paper. That's enough.
And see, and I call my sister because I knew she was getting that paper. Like they up. She's right. What, 27 floors. She at the top of the house right now.
Right.
The yachts and things. So what am I saying is that you just have to tell yourself, you know what? I need to connect to a wealth family. I need to connect to a wealth focus group. I need to connect with people that's moving bigger, thinking bigger, because sometimes you don't know what you want till you've heard it.
That's good. That's good.
You don't know what you want till you see it.
You don't know what you like and don't like till you experience it. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, oh, that's not for me, but you've never experienced it. So do you know if you like a yacht or not? Have you ever been on one? Have you ever docked and been out on the water? You know, so a lot of times, you know, we can look and judge things that we know nothing about. You got to look at the fruit. The word says you shall know them by their fruit.
That's it.
Their fruit is there. then that's where you need to be.
That's it. And it's so good. This morning, Janetta put in the family chat. She said, look at this big nasty just pulled up on the dock. She live off the marina. You know, she looked down on this. They all over the place in the penthouse. And I said, look at this big nasty. Right. Yeah, we getting on that bad boy as soon as I clear up. But what is my point? My point is that if you're watching this right now, it's probably because you were drawn maybe by the topic. You know, maybe you've been watching our lives, or maybe even other people that are connected to us. And literally people's lives over here are being changed faster than what anything that I've ever seen in my life. It's happening younger. It's happening faster. When you used to think about wealth, you thought, okay, 20 years, I got a 20-year plan. I got a 30-year plan. Now, bruhs is out here getting up like 7 figures up, 12 months, 24 months, 48 months, because they connected to the right group. 2020.com right now, if that's you, because the reality is, Janetta, you said this a minute ago, there is no going back to normal. It's a new normal.
The new normal. And you know, the reality is this, and I know it beyond anything, because God, you know, some of you are in situations where you've been furloughed. You don't know if you're going back to work. You're not working. Your income from your business stopped. That is an amazing time. You know, I was thinking about, I said, okay, I need to write a book. And I was thinking, I said, something, I want the title, something like, I love being the underdog. The thing about it is that when you're in that space where things have been ripped away from you and things have been stripped, that is a time for your creative juices to be birthed and born. Even the thing that pivoted me to my first million was from one of the greatest setbacks of my life. We literally, as a family, were almost homeless. I lost everything. And that's where I was like, you know what? I'm about to reinvent myself. So this is an amazing time to reinvent yourself, to create, to take control of your own destiny. Forget having a job and answering to people. You know, you got to be to the point. I remember, you know, we had a home in Puerto Rico. We'd be on the beach clicking on the keyboard and doing business. You know, I'm put 20 minutes in for today. That's the kind of lifestyle you want, where you have options. Even if you say, you know what, I don't need all of that. Y'all extra. Well, you know what? You could do an amazing donation to all of the needs all around the world. Go ahead and send $1 million over to India and Africa. And you know, you could be a blessing to somebody else. So the reality is, stop sitting around talking about how things are so bad and now I don't have this and I don't have that. This is an opportunity. Yes. This is an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself, to take control of your family legacy.
Yes.
With the legacy. Because I'll tell you right now, it's a ton of people who are going to become billionaires as a result of this COVID.
And a ton of people.
And I'm going to be one of them.
Come on. Yes, me too. We're going to both be one.
Y'all better be nice. Don't treat me wrong. Because I shall forget. I'm going to forgive you, but I...
Who going to the Billion Flow with us? Put billion in the chat. If you come to the
Hey, trust.
Put billion in the chat. Put billion in the chat.
I'm coming for you.
Girls. Girls, it's true. But listen, it so inspires your children. You know, I think one of the things that blesses me so much is how much our children are inspired by our lives and what we're doing. And, you know, even, you know, Billy, who's 5 years old, when I'm at my baby, she's about to go to private school. And I told me, and I said, you know, you really need to be looking at private school for her. And I said, so we were looking at tuition. So we ran into a couple that used to go to school with Cy at Providence. And they're like, well, you should really check out Redeemer Christian Academy. It's about half the price. I said, Ben, look it up. So he literally was supposed to be on his way to fill it out. I said, listen, I'll pay for 1 week a month.
There you go.
Mom, he said, just in that moment where I felt like this price was too big, because you said you would take 1 week, it made me say level up.
Man, that's so good.
You're around people that's moving, it's like level up. When you share with me things that you guys are doing in ministry, in business, all the pivots you're making, it's like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's try this. We bounce off of each other all the time. It's like, oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that. If you're not with thinkers, if you're not with people that's thinking and making moves, you're going to end up repeating, doing the same thing over and over again. But when you hang out with other people that are winning, it makes you say, wait a minute, what am I doing?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, as you were saying that, I was saying thinking and dreaming. Actually, your dreams shouldn't even make sense to you. They should be so big and robust. And some people hear that and they think stuff. Ain't nobody talking about stuff. It's about fulfilling your destiny on this earth for what God has called you to do, and which will be a blessing to other people. That's really what it's about. And so it should be like, it's not going to even be calculated, but sometimes you got to just go. You just have to move. Stop trying to over calculate. And another thing, for y'all who are married, you do some stuff by yourself. Because guess what? My husband don't got this. All his new projects I got going on. He ain't got nothing. I get, if I want, at best he gonna, how you like that name? All right, bet. That's it. This is my stuff for me. I'm just saying, for those women, and I've been, it's a place, it's a balancing act. To be clear, she submits to her husband, and I love him. I tell you, listen, he handpicked me these flowers, y'all. Yeah. He went here with dirty hands, honey. He went and handpicked. He drove and he brought 49 different flowers for the 49 virtues of a Proverbs 31 woman.
Oh, that's so sad. Let's be clear.
What I'm saying is, I love my husband, okay? And he's a phenomenal, but there's some things we need to do for us.
Right.
For me, Janetta.
Right.
I need to be wealthy independently of my husband.
Absolutely.
And so a lot of times, especially if we're married, you know, it's like, oh, let me go see what he thinks. If you put you a couple pennies to the side and make some decisions, that's a problem all by itself. But that's another day, ain't it?
What?
That's a whole nother day. We don't got
because there may be certain things, Janetta, they don't want to do.
Right.
And we have to respect their rights.
But guess what? You go and say, babe, go outside. I got something. I pulled up and something for you. Happy birthday, little love gift. Brother Minna, he'll be all right. That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for her. I'm gonna get her a little love gift. Come on.
He will be so okay. He will be so okay. He'll be like, I got this vacation. Don't even worry about it.
I bet it's all paid for.
Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This was so good. And I know this inspired so many people. Pivot with us.
Yeah, take the journey with me. We're flying blind. We're gonna get our sight. It's cool. Yes. I would love people to take the journey. And seriously, I'm going to share this. This is a territory. See, my sister, everybody think we be acting like, but we don't really know. And like, she loves this. Like, she could be right here all day, every day. Not me. I'm more like low key. Like, I'm not need it if I have to, but prefer not. Okay. So that's her. But however, in this space, I want people to see me stepping outside of my comfort zone in several ways, even in this live and, even the platform. It's amazing how God will put you on stages. You'd be like, I'm trying to be on the low key. You like the stage. I'll be the background light girl. I'm straight. But God has
given her bag. Just give her her bag, baby.
Give her bag, though.
Bag.
But the point of the matter is I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone. And I like it. There are times, I'm not going to lie, I think when we first, I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it. And, I've had a bunch of false starts. but the reality is, ultimately, you have to trust the people in leadership. Look at the fruit. And she has the fruit. That's all I got to say.
Amen. No, that's good. And we're going to be in this together. And even yesterday, I was so proud of you. We set up your Coinbase, accumulating Bitcoin. We have
this girl talk about, I'm about to see, what did you send me? I don't even remember what it's called.
I sent you some Bitcoin.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to see you some Bitcoin for Mother's Day. Okay. I was good now. I wasn't mad. I was like, bad.
Right, man.
I didn't know anything.
But we want you. But we want you to know it's for you. I mean, even today, I don't have on any eye makeup because I had a new, advanced, expensive 20/20 vision eye surgery last week. It was new territory. But when they said you were going to be able to see close up and far away, your insurance not going to pay for it. Just write us this 10G real quick. I said, bet.
Yeah.
Bet. Because you have to realize that God put on this earth, the best in technology, the best resources, the best wealth, the best places. He put it here for us. But if we're not aggressive about being willing to learn and let him teach us, then So I'm proud of you, sister. I'm really
proud of you too.
You know, we're going up together. We support one another. We're going to support you. We're going to celebrate you. Just get on raisethebar2020.com right now and join my sister and myself as we go together and build this digital empire. The next empire will be digital. It will be virtual, and we can see that right now. So, Janetta, I love you. We'll figure out here. We'll let you guys know. Get on raisethebar2020.com right now. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Take the journey. Take the plunge.
Take the plunge. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Auntie said going up together. Yes, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie.
Yes, Auntie.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.